This week we are turning the page from the incumbents in our energy system, fossil fuels and nuclear power, to renewables as the newer market entrants. While hydropower has been used for electricity generation since the late 19th century and is today the largest renewable energy source globally, the industrial scale application of wind and solar photovoltaics is a more recent development. But with policies creating a demand for mass-produced wind turbines and solar PV panels, coupled with technological improvements and dramatic cost reductions, more and more renewable power capacity has been installed around the world. Investment in new renewable energy infrastructure, especially solar and wind, is now outpacing investment in new coal and gas infrastructure by a factor of 2 to 1, according to Bloomberg New Energy Finance. Global power markets are being transformed at a speed unimaginable as recently as 10 or even 5 years ago. The growth of renewables creates new jobs, reduces local air pollution, and requires less water than established ways to generate electricity. Critically, renewable energy sources are now cost competitive with fossil fuels in many places around the world. They will always beat the fossil fuel alternative when negative externalities such as anthropogenic climate change are fully internalized into the cost of energy. And yet, despite the impressive growth rates observed, change may not be coming quite fast enough to fully decarbonize power generation and beyond this, the entire energy system in time to effectively address global climate change. This week is about the policy tools and levers that have helped renewables grow to where they are now. These include feed-in tariffs and generation targets. But in this week, we're also going to think about how renewable energy sources can be scaled up further and what policy interventions might be required to achieve this. How can we integrate variable renewables into an energy grid by drawing on multiple technologies in a range of locations? This includes smaller scale distributed solutions, as well as larger centralized installations. Ultimately, if we are to stay within a target of a 2 degrees Celsius rise in global average surface temperatures above pre-industrial levels, we will need to look at the role of renewables beyond just electricity generation, taking a wider ecosystems approach that incorporates critical issues such as storage, heating, and transportation.